answered for you. What questions do you have for me?
No, I don't have questions about this stuff.
Okay, so
You can proceed with your offer.
oh,
I am ready.
okay. I like I like your style. Um, so well, so if I could ask you though one question, like what part of the system that you see, and what do you like the best, like, or what do you think you'll get the most benefit from?
Uh, I like everything. As I said, I don't want to do this marketing stuff myself
Okay.
because I first of all I don't have time to
Mhm.
do it. Even if I learn it and I know how to do it, I don't really have time because I have a lot of to do. And so I like everything. I like to enrollment. I like um, automate system. I like everything.
Okay, that's good to hear. That means we're on the right track. That's good news. So obviously, you know, if you were to try to like, if you were to try to learn how to do this on your own, you know, you'd have to spend about a good 1,000 hours. Now you're plenty smart enough, right? You're highly educated. Um, you know, you're, you know, to do what you've done, to run a business and do everything, you're plenty smart enough to do this. You're totally capable. The question is, do you want to? Is that what you want to spend your time doing? Um, or you can obviously hire people like consultants, like local consultants, to get somebody at this level, you know, to come in on a short-term basis and do a small project. You usually have to spend about $100 to $200 an hour, for this level of performance. And of course, it's just, there's no ongoing support or anything. It's not unlimited. It's just, you know, pay for play. And to try to hire somebody in-house for this stuff, like, you're just not going to find anybody that's that has these skills that wants to work. You know, because when you try to hire an employee, a lot of schools will, you know, they'll just go to somebody in their staff, you know, a parent that came in, is working in the office or something, and, hey, do you want to try doing this digital marketing stuff? And maybe they'll try and play around with it, but like, you're not going to get any quality out of that. You get what you pay for. And if you try to find somebody that is an expert in these tools and really loves it and like does a great job, that person just doesn't want to work in a school. You know, it's just like, you're not going to find that. Um, so this is the way we work. Um, so we have it. The first year is broken up into two line items. Um, the managed Facebook ads, is a one-time fee. So we create your campaign, and we create up to 50 ads for you, custom video Facebook ads, and build the whole system for you and send you monthly reports. That's a one-time fee of $2,000. And and then we have an annual subscription that just renews every year for as long as you want to use our system. And that's the whole enrollment marketing management system that, you know, automates the whole process. And that comes with, so what you get is, you get the Facebook campaign running and generating inquiries. That'll be launched within 7 to 10 days. So you'll start getting the engagement on Facebook, and inquiries will start coming in. That all starts in 7 to 10 days. Then you get our team of experts that are going to be testing and optimizing the campaign. So you keep getting more and more inquiries for less and less cost over time. And that's usually about a 3-month process until the campaign is fully optimized and you're generating the most inquiries for the lowest cost per inquiry. That's based on what a school budget is. That's usually about a 3-month process to get it from, you know, just generating inquiries to generating the most and the best inquiries for the lowest cost. And so you also get unlimited access to the whole system, our whole enrollment marketing and management system. That is there's no limits to that. As many users, there's no cap on it. Um, and you get unlimited access to our managed services team. So our consultants will hold your hand every step of the way and make sure that you are set up properly for success. So we give you anytime coaching and consulting whenever you need it or want it. And we also give you a 30-day refund period. So you can really try this out risk-free. Basically, the way that works is if you move forward today, and you should have a campaign up and running within 7 to 10 days. But if something breaks apart, like if we really fail and we don't deliver those ads, because those ads we're like delivering into your Facebook account. That's your property. Once we create those ads for you, they're yours. We can't take them away, right? Because we're doing this in your account, your Facebook ad account. So it's your property. So we're delivering work product, right? Marketing work assets that you can use now and you can use 5 years from now. It's yours, right? So if we don't get those to you and if we don't set up your system within 30 days and you're unhappy, you can ask for every penny back. Okay? So, and since you're on the call today, and I think you're a perfect fit, sounds like, you know, I've, again, I've identified you as, it makes sense to work with us in that you have enough room to grow. And you've told me that you like this is the kind of solution that you're looking for, and so I think this is a perfect fit. So what I'd like to do is reduce the Facebook ad service by $2,000 if you want to sign up right now. So essentially, I'd be throwing in the Facebook ads, that whole $2,000 component, at no cost. So if you want to sign up now, it'll just be $35.88, and that's it for the year.
Okay. Oh, I have a question because I'm looking at these numbers, and can you tell me the secret why you have like 3588? Is there some magic in these numbers? Why not like 3590 or?
Oh, no, so yeah, so I mean, if you want, I could make it 3,600, so it's even, if you prefer that. But so 3588 is so the way we originally thought about this was what's sort of a monthly breakdown, right?
Okay.
So we thought like 299, um, so it's just a pricing convention that you make it 299 instead of 300. You're a psychologist, you understand this stuff. So it's 3588. um, I'd like to tell you I've got a team of 10 actuarial scientists beside me, like crunching all the numbers and figuring out, but and that's something that you should also employ at your school too, right? It always helps for parents to make an enrollment decision. If you should take cues from what good marketing does, right? And we're here to coach you in that as well. So by the way, so if we're working with you, if you want to sit here and talk at any point about how you should present your price, we'll have that discussion anytime.
Okay, you want this payment as a one payment?
Yeah, it's an annual payment. So what I'll do is just bear with me a second here. I'm gonna get the quote ready for you, and I'll send it over to your email. So just hold on one sec. So it's going to include everything I said, um, with the $2,000 discount. Oops, I almost sent it without the $2,000 discount. That would be a shocker. Okay, so I'm just sending it now. So go ahead and let's give it like 10 seconds and then check your email. So when that comes in, just pop it open. Should give you like a button to click on, and you can review everything that it's got. So make sure that I didn't miss anything that we talked about. Just let me know when that comes in.
Yeah, it's here. You have any contract?
Well, it's just an annual subscription. You can cancel anytime.
Yes, but I mean, I pay you today like 3,000 something, and what guarantee or something like this? What am I paying for?
Well, that's, I mean, so what's so here, let me just open up the quote. So you're paying for the enrollment marketing service, so the managed Facebook ad campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we talked about here. And that's 100% refundable if it's not delivered in 30 days. And then the enrollment service subscription, that it's everything that I went through in the presentation.
Yes, I understand, but I mean, in 2 months, if something happened and you just like refuse to do service for me,
Sure.
how can I?
Well, if you, okay, well, realistically, if you pay by a credit card, you tell Visa or whoever that we didn't do what we said.
Mm-hmm.
It's that
And they
simple.
refuse because you show them that you did do something.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
if
had
I
this
have something to
problem.
show, I mean, if obviously if you lie to, I mean, I know you wouldn't do this, but if somebody was to do that and lie, then yeah, I'd say like, yeah, here's what we did. But if we didn't do it, what can I show? I mean, it's actually, I mean, uh, that's why like, like generally speaking, people don't do, because it's not, if we were doing like a multi-year contract, I do have a contract for that. Like we do have clients that, in the past where we used to do multi-year contracts. We just don't do it anymore um, because we prefer to just de-risk the relationship and the decision. Um, so we're not going to ask you to sign multiple years or anything. But um, the with this, I mean, if you don't like us, or if you don't feel that we're doing what we said we would do, uh, it's quite. I mean, it's that. But I mean, I don't like credit card payments. Like credit card companies, they side with the customer, not with the vendor. So if that's actually a risk
You can be surprised how they are different.
that
Okay, anyway, I cannot make a decision without my lawyer because it's kind of like weird for me. I have never made this offer.
without a
With
lawyer.
Yeah, I want to ask him if something happens, how can I get money back? Or is it really like possible? I mean, you can disappear in 1 month. I don't know. I
Uh-huh.
pay you to you disappear in 1 month, but you will show my bank that you did some uh, like Facebook campaign or something like this. But that's it. I don't know. It's a little bit strange for me the way you offer.
Well, I mean, okay. I mean, I think a lawyer would be really for this kind of price point. I mean, I understand like
No price and the way make a deal. Probably I don't know. It sounds weird for me, you know. Let me think.
sure. Listen, I mean, wanting time to think is completely reasonable. I I just I'm just surprised to hear you talk about getting a lawyer, because lawyers are really expensive. So it's like their time is
Oh, I have one who I pay monthly, and he's okay to answer any question.
sure. Okay. Well, you can certainly like, that's not a problem, and a lot of people that have signed up with us have kind of said the same thing, and they want to think about it. Before we end the call, can I just ask you, like, do you see if you use this whole solution, you would also be able to, like, you would be able to accomplish your goals? Like, is that something that you regard, like, the payment aside? I'm just wondering if the solution looks right to you, if you believe that this is something that will
Yes,
yeah.
yes, for
Okay.
sure. But I need to think. And if you have any reference, I would be I would appreciate to have this reference. And
Yeah, no, absolutely. So here's what I can do to give you the time to think about it, and also basically I'll send you a list of references that you can call or email or what have you, um, and that's fine. And we're not going anywhere, right? So now we also, the reason why we offer this $2,000 discount at this stage is because like we've just done the math, and doing a lot of calls and follow up, it's expensive. So this makes a lot of sense for us to give you this incentive to move forward quickly. But I don't want to just take it away if you don't want to move forward today. So what I'd like to do is give you another option to show me that you're really serious, and that it makes sense for us to continue to work with you. So what we do is we would ask you to pay like a small deposit that's 100% refundable. Um, so again, so basically you would put $500 down today, and I'm gonna give you a quote that says it's 100% refundable. And again, that's something that if you say you want a refund and I don't give it to you, it's one call to your credit card company to say, hey, I've got this quote. It said it's refundable, and you know what I mean. Like if we don't, it, but I appreciate the fact that you don't know me, right? And so you want to talk to references, and totally fair. Like I respect that completely. So I'm just wondering if you want to move forward that way, so that we can so you can keep this $2,000 discount. We'll hold that for seven
okay, you
days.
know what I will answer you. I can pay this 2,000 as well, but later when I decide, when I check your reference, when I spoke to my lawyer, because you think it's really easy to get money back from a bank, and I had the experience that I couldn't do it, so that I just don't want to take a chance, because I just had a problem last year with exactly the same thing, that I couldn't uh, couldn't get service, and I couldn't get my money back. I
That's
mean,
horrible.
I had some service, but it's not the service. But and I did have contract. Even with the contract, bank
Right.
refused,
Well,
and
that's
I
the thing. Like,
still.
no matter what my contract says, and that's the reality, and that's why, like, honestly, and I think this is what your lawyer is going to tell you as well. Like, no matter what the contract says,
Mhm.
I could be, we
Okay,
could be that.
because if you charge me monthly, and probably it would work for me, but yearly, it's like
Okay,
you
so
know.
listen, so here's what we can do in that regard. So if you wanted to go on a monthly payment plan, which is something we can do, and so the way we work is the pricing is a little different in that sense. Um, so I would need, so I still need $1,000 like it's not a deposit, but if you wanted to go the monthly route, then the I can give you a $1,000 discount on the Facebook setup, okay? And the monthly payment will be 35.88 divided by 12. So it's 299, okay? So so and I'll send this to you in a different quote. So I'll rebuild the quote. Take me just a minute. So what it'll have again is it'll be $1,000 for the Facebook campaign, not $2,000 off. It'll just be $1,000 off. And the 35.88 will be divided by 12, so that'll be 299. And also to reduce any risk, we'll also include a 60-day cancellation period. So it will be based off a 12-month minimum term, okay? But it'll have a 60-day opt-out period. So you'll be able to cancel within 60 days. Okay, and so again, that gives you 2 months to work with us and decide if you think we are, doing the job properly, and you don't have to put all this money up front. So
Mhm.
does that sound better?
No, not at all. Because it's not
Okay.
a money. It's not a money for me right now. I really ready to pay 2 and 3 and 6, and I ready to pay for the
Okay.
campaign to get enrollment. But I just don't want to. I want to make sure that I will get what you promise, and I
Yeah.
just don't want to spend time. uh, like give you chance, pay you all amount, and then didn't get what I want and lose my money.
Okay,
So
but you
I
just
I
yeah,
have to think. I have to think.
fair enough. No, but you said that if it was monthly, you'd feel better about it. That's why I was that.
Like you don't have any contract. I just don't understand. I will pay you 1,000 for campaign right now, 300 for first month, and then I mean it's just weird for me to pay without any like if you disappear, what should I do?
Okay, but how does a contract help you in that? Like, what? Like, honestly, like, the contract at this, the reason why we don't do it, and I appreciate what you're saying. Um, it's not. This isn't. People usually like. I don't usually have this as a part of my conversation. So what the way we structure it is works for all. Like, we've got hundreds of customers, and it works for them. And not and this is like the first time I've heard somebody say that they want to like talk to a lawyer about it. So I'm not. I'm
I
not.
want to hear to your reference first. It's the most
That's fine. Oh
important
yeah,
thing.
no, that's totally normal. That's, by the way, that's a lot of people want
Okay.
that, and that's totally fine. And I'm happy. And I
Okay, let's do this. Let me check your reference and let me talk to my lawyer, and uh, then I will be back to you, and you will give me a price.
Okay, okay, so you don't want to, because what I could do is leave you with an offer for the day, like one of these offers. Like, you've got two options to save a few bucks, right? A lot. It's like two thousand
I'm
dollars
not
is a
sure
lot.
if I have time to check everything today. I will try my best, but okay, if not, then okay.
Okay, so if you can, I mean, let's say you get a hold of one of the references and you feel comfortable with it,
Hmm.
right? One
Okay,
offer.
I will call you or text you or email you
Okay,
the end
yeah.
of the
So,
day.
well, what I can do is I'll send you. If you tell me what's your preferred payment method, is it sorry, preferred payment plan? Would it be upfront to save $2,000 or monthly to save 1,000? Which one would you prefer?
I would pay monthly.
Okay, so I'll send you that quote, right? And if you
Mm-hmm.
get I'm just saying, so that $1,000 discount will be good for today, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
you can follow, and then if you get a hold of somebody and you feel good moving forward, you can just do it online, and then what'll happen is you
Mm-hmm.
open up the quote, you click accept and proceed, you
Okay.
put your credit card information
But
in.
what if I pay monthly, but in 3 months I decide that I don't want to work with you anymore? You
So do you
okay
want
with
me?
it?
If you want, so we usually give a 60-day opt-out period, so you can decide like to stop. But if you want, I'll extend it to 90 days if you want.
No, I mean, okay, in 6 months you're
And
not
6 months.
secured. You know what I mean? You're not secured for 1 year with me,
Well,
right?
so you would be agreeing to auto build payments, like subscription payments on a monthly basis. And of course, yeah, you're right. I'm not secured. Like, if you like, now we're just going to auto bill you, and you are, by accepting that quote, you would be agreeing to a 12-month payment plan. But
Okay.
you're right. Honestly, the way the world actually works is, if you decide to stop the payments, there's nothing I can do. Like, we're not going to send lawyers after you for $299 a month. Like, my lawyers cost
Mm-hmm.
$500 an hour. Like, it's just not going to happen. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, so you,
Okay.
like, honestly, and here's the reality: the reason why we charge up front is because we want you to be a happy customer for years. We have customers working with us for 5 years. We're not like this kind of service. Like, we don't make any profit if we go monthly. I'm not making any profit on this relationship until 6 months down the road. So,
Okay.
like, that's just the way that's what schools need. They need it to be this kind of format, basically. So, um, if you want to go that route, that's fine, and we're happy to take that risk and perform and make sure that you're happy. That's you know, we're in the service of, all we do is market to schools. We only work with schools. Like, um, reputation is everything, and if we were that type of people that just took off, like, I mean, I think if you did a quick search online, you'll see, you know, hundreds of hours of content. And I'll show you reviews, and we've got lots of customers that you can call. Um, I I just can't imagine somebody building up that much of a marketing system for something that they would allow to be destroyed by taking money from people and stealing. Like, it just, I just can't. I mean, it just wouldn't really make much sense. But
Oh,
but that's for you to decide, of course. So I'll leave you with that quote, and that'll be. So is that the right one? The monthly payments, and a 90
yes,
day 90-day
yeah,
cancellation.
yes, please.
Okay.
I don't know what her nap time. Yeah, she can get toys on hand. I'm sorry. Excuse me, 1 second.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
She can have. Yeah. You put where you put hair. She should be on her mat. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm back.
Okay, so I'm just setting up
Okay,
the.
you will send me a reference. You will send me quote, and I'll be back to you.
Okay, so I will. Yeah, so I'll send that all, and I hope to hear from you. Have a great. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.